Hi, I'm Jared Power. My business is Movement for Life, and I'm a certified structural integration practitioner working in Beacon, Cold Spring and New York City. With my business, structural integration, one of the first things I do is a visual assessment of the client to see anatomically where things are held up and out of alignment. And for people going through a cleanse, the really important thing is a freely moving structure. And what do I mean by that? I want to look and see, is there any restrictions in the muscles and the fascia around the pelvis? I want to see, are there any restrictions around the rib cage and the shoulders? And so going into treatment, I would have assessed Josie here, who's our model. Thank you, Josie.
Thank you, Josie.
And we're going to take her to the table. Thank you. And during the course of a treatment, which is normally 90 minutes, I would have worked the fascia here to begin to free the pelvis. And by doing so, I would then move to underneath the rib cage, which is going to help the intestines and it's going to help your metabolism move more freely. I'm doing this for the sense of your structure, but I'm also helping the health of your body. So, right here, this is what working with the rib cage feels like. I have a gentle pressure underneath the rib cage, so my bottom hand is supporting a rib cage and I'm gently teasing the fascia and the ribs out. And here on top, this top working hand is working in conjunction with the hand underneath. How's that pressure feel?
Firm and feels very good.
Also, while I'm working here, I'm also listening to what I call the motility of the liver. And the liver works through a certain pattern. It's a rhythm in the body. And I want to see if there's any restrictions in the liver, restrictions in the gallbladder. And it's something that I gently palpate and decide how I'm going to treat. That part of my work is called core integration, which is ultimately part of structural integration.
I want to pause for a second.
That's the sound of liver release there.
It's the sound of a phone. Sorry, that goes 4 times.
I'm working along the spine, coming along to the sacroiliac joint, thinking about how this spine could be more freely moving, thinking about the relationship between the rib cage and the pelvis, and is there enough space? I'm always going to work on more than one side because it's all about, as the name implies, structural integration. It might be just one part of the body that a client will come and see me with, but how it all fits into the whole structure. In the very first 30 minutes of your first treatment, I will increase your breathing capacity by allowing the ribs to expand more freely by working with the musculature and the fascia around the rib cage. So every single cell in your body will receive more oxygen, and that will be in the first 30 minutes of your first session, which you can do during the cleanse week.